Hello dear students, welcome back. Hope you have completed all the works related to chapter first. Today we are going to start our new chapter and the name of that chapter is Database Concepts. This database concept we are going to study using LibreOffice Base. LibreOffice Base. So, before starting this chapter, I would like to tell you that you might have studied in 11th standard some terms which are used in this database like data, information, data DBMS, RDBMS, database. All these terms you might have heard in 11th standard too. Then too, I am going to start from base. So let's begin. Terms used in database. So before starting the terms in database, I would like to give some examples of database. See, wherever this database is used, now it has been used widely all over the areas, means in all areas, like you can say in railway reservations or any online reservation. It can be of railway, it can be of airways, it can be of bus, any reservations. So when you want to book your ticket from your home or from by online, instead of going there, you are booking it from your place only where you are there. So when you book, what happens? They show you the page. Write your name, then your age, your mobile number, and which seat you want, which seat is comfortable to you. All these details they you have to fill in. Okay. When you fill these details, all these details gets updated in their database. So they are having the database, and whatever fields you are filling, that fields get updated in their database. So once they allot you the seat, what happens? Even if you go to the counter and see, verify whether where your seat is, then also you're going to get the same seat. Why? Because they know that yes, in their database it has been updated that this seat is allotted to this person. So they won't give that seat to anybody else. Okay, this is all because of database. So even in the sitting in one place, you can do all the things of updating. Even if you want to cancel the reservation, you can do that also by sitting at one place. So like that, they have maintained the database. They keep on updating the database even when you do the reservation, even when you cancel the reservation. Okay, that time they will be, when you're canceling the reservation, they are deleting the data. Yes, that this seat has been deleted, means this now this seat is vacant, so you can give this seat to any other person also. So this is all because of database. Then similarly in banking also you can see the database, in hospitals also you can see the database, in a library also you can see the database, in colleges, in schools, and many more examples are there. There is no end for this database. Okay, so nowadays everyone maintains the database, so that whatever data you enter, that gets updated, that gets filled in the database. Okay, so we are going to see all this database, how to do the database, means how we can write database. Okay, so let's start with one by one terms. First term, data. So think this term I have already taught you in 11th standard. I too and another madam must have also taught this term, data. So what is this data? Data is an unprocessed information. So what is data? It is an unprocessed information. So डेटा क्या होता है? अनप्रोसेस्ड मीन जिसका प्रोसेसिंग नहीं हुआ रहता है, वो किसी भी वे में आएगा, उसको उसी तरह से लिया जाता है, तो उसे बोलते हैं अनप्रोसेस्ड इंफॉर्मेशन. तो वो एक सीरियल में नहीं रहेगा, वो कैसे भी रैंडमली कैसे भी आता है डेटा, उसे बोलते हैं अनप्रोसेस्ड. ओके, देन डेटा कैन बी टेक्स्ट, नंबर्स, ऑडियो, वीडियो, images, etc. Data is a raw material. So data can be text. Data किसी भी form में हो सकता है. Data can be in any form. It can be in text format. It can be in numbers. It can be audio. Means any music, any song, or your own voice. Then video, means video, you know, media, any video, whatever video is there, that video, images, etc. So all this can be a data. So whatever data you want to insert in your computers, that data you give. Okay, so that is what data. But it is what? It is processed, or what? It is processed? No, it has not been processed. So this data is a raw material. Why? Because it is not processed. I have taught you what is raw means what, कच्चा डेटा. ओके, ये डेटा कच्चा होता है, ये पक्का नहीं होता है. अब ये कच्चा और पक्का, raw and ripe means what? So actually see here the example is given. Each student's exam score is one piece of data. What is the meaning of this? See, when you get the when teacher checks the paper and one teacher comes and dictates their own subject marks. So you just randomly write any subject's name. So if first lecture is of English, so English teacher will come and she will dictate her marks. So you are going to write in one book English marks. Then the another teacher's lecture is there, she will come or he will come and he will tell his marks. Then you are going to write. So that is what, that is data. Just you are collecting the data. Yes, this is my subject marks, but that is the data which is not processed, which is not in correct format. Okay, you write any subject anywhere, but when you get a report card, that time you are getting your result in very correct format. Okay, that format will be up to date. So that format is up to date report card. So that is the information, because it has been processed properly, it has been arranged properly. That's why that is information. So similarly, see, when you write anything, when you type anything in your computer, that time what happened, whatever you are writing, that has been going randomly. Means like first you have entered your name, and then you have entered your date of birth, and then you have entered your suppose you have uploaded your photo. So sometimes it might happen like that. When you are entering all these fields, that time sometimes photo will be going first, then your age goes, and then your name. So it is not going in a correct serial manner. So that is all what data. But when you see the format, means once your form has been filled, and when you want to see the output, means when you want to see the how your form looks, that time you click on the preview of your form. So whatever that format comes, that is the information. So that is a processed information. But once you fill the data, that time it is a data only. Okay, I hope this data definition is clear to you. What is data? So always many of the students get confused in data and information. So this data example I have already explained in 11th standard also very well. Okay, now next term is naturally opposite of data, that is information. Information is data that has been processed in such a way so as to be meaningful to the person who receives it. Okay, so what is information? It is data only, but it is processed in such a way. So we are processing it in such a way, so जो भी उसको पढ़ रहा होगा उसको वो एकदम से मीनिंगफुल लगेगा. अदरवाइज कुछ भी आएगा, पहले इमेज आएगा, फिर उसको समझेगा ही नहीं कि what is this image here. Oh, but if the data is coming in proper way, first name, then age, then date of birth, and then image, so that will be correct information. So देखने वाले को पता चलता है कि हाँ ये मेरा information जो है ये एकदम बराबर है. Okay, so that is called as what? Information. It should be processed in such a way so has to be meaningful to the person who receives it. जिसको भी ये दिख रहा है डेटा, उसको एकदम से अच्छे से दिखना चाहिए, बराबर समझ में आना चाहिए कि ये क्या है, उसे कहते हैं इंफॉर्मेशन. इंफॉर्मेशन इज द प्रोसेस्ड डेटा. इंफॉर्मेशन क्या होता है? प्रोसेस्ड डेटा. और डेटा क्या होता है? अनप्रोसेस्ड इंफॉर्मेशन. ओके, सो एग्जाम्पल ऑफ इंफॉर्मेशन इज स्टूडेंट्स रिपोर्ट कार्ड इज द इंफॉर्मेशन. बराबर है. यहाँ पे टीचर ने आके स्कोर दिया, तो आपने कैसे भी जैसा टीचर ने आके दिया वैसा लिखा. आपको क्या है, कौन से फॉर्मेट में है वो नहीं पता, आपने सिर्फ लिख के ले लिया मार्क्स. लेकिन जब आपको रिपोर्ट कार्ड मिलेगा तब आपको पता बराबर से फॉर्मेट में मिलेगा कि हाँ फर्स्ट इंग्लिश सब्जेक्ट आपको इतना मार्क्स है, देन दिस सब्जेक्ट, देन दिस, देन योर एवरेज, देन योर टोटल, देन योर परसेंटेज, लाइक दिस. ओके, सो दिस इज द student's report card is the information. So it will be processed properly. That's why you can read it clearly that how many marks you got in each subject. Okay, then next one is database. Database is what now? Database is a collection of related data items stored in an organized manner, which helps efficient retrieval, inserting and deleting of the data. What this says? What is database? Database is a collection of related data items. यानी जितने भी related data items रहेंगे वो सबको वो एक साथ रखेगा in organized manner. It will be organized very well. Okay, so which will be helping in efficient retrieval means when you want to get the data from the database, it can give you that. When you want to insert, that time you can insert also the data in database. When you want to delete the data, you can delete also. जैसे कि अभी मैंने आपको एग्जांपल बताया था रेलवे रिजर्वेशन या एनी ऑनलाइन रिजर्वेशन, देयर सी इफ यू वांट टू गेट डेटा फ्रॉम देम then that also you can get. Okay, अगर आपको किसी ट्रेन का इंफॉर्मेशन चाहिए, so that data also you can get. Okay, then you can insert. If you want to do the reservation, you can insert the data, and if you want to cancel it, then you can delete that data. So all these things can be done in the database. Okay, then next is DBMS. What is this DBMS? A database management system. What is the full form of DBMS? Database management system. It is a software for creating and managing databases. So what is DBMS? This is actually nothing but it is a software. DBMS क्या होता है? ये एक सॉफ्टवेयर होता है जिसमें हम लोग डेटाबेस बनाते हैं. Okay, so DBMS is used in various fields like railway, library, schools, colleges, banking, etc. So databases जहाँ पे होंगे वहाँ पे DBMS रहेगा, क्योंकि DBMS क्या होता है? वो एक सॉफ्टवेयर है जिसमें हम लोग डेटाबेस बनाते हैं. अगर DBMS नहीं रहेगा तो हम लोग डेटाबेस बना सकते हैं क्या? नहीं. इसलिए सबसे जरूरी क्या होता है? DBMS. अगर DBMS है तो हम लोग डेटाबेस बनाएंगे. और DBMS कौन से फील्ड्स में यूज होता है? आजकल सारे ही फील्ड में यूज हो रहा है. फिर भी एग्जांपल के लिए हम लोग क्या बोलेंगे? रेलवे, लाइब्रेरी, schools, colleges, banking, etc. And many more examples are there. Whatever you know, you can write that example too. Now, example, see where it is used, this example, but this is the example of DBMS, यानी सॉफ्टवेयर का एग्जाम्पल है. कौन से सॉफ्टवेयर है जिसमें हम लोग डेटाबेस क्रिएट कर सकते हैं? They are Access. See, this Access is MS Access. Then MySQL. This is SQL is a structured query language. So this is also used for creating the database. Oracle, SQL Server, PostgreSQL, and etc. it is told. Now see, this Access is in Microsoft, and we are going to study this base. This is in LibreOffice. Okay, so we are going to study in LibreOffice, and this is of Microsoft Access. Okay, so we are going to see database where in which software we are going to study in LibreOffice. Okay, so I hope this all terms are clear to you. What is data, what is information, what is database, and DBMS. Now let's see the next part of database. Database object. So what is this database objects? There are different objects which we are going to see in database. From that, first one is table. So table is what? It is made up of columns and rows. सबको पता है कि टेबल किससे बना होता है? टेबल किससे बना होता है? Columns and rows. Let me draw a table for you. I'm drawing this table. Now my table, it can be somewhat tera meda, but please bear it. Okay, then this is one table I'm creating for you. This is the table. Now see, in this table is made up of what? Columns and rows. So columns means standing line and rows means sleeping line. Now tell me, how many columns are there in this table? यार इस टेबल में कितने कॉलम्स दिख रहे हैं आपको? 1, 2, 3 and 4. 4 columns are there. और rows कितने हैं? 1, 2, 3. Okay, so 3 rows and 4 columns are there in this table. Then table is a collection of related data. Table किसका collection होता है? Related data, यानी जो data का relation रहेगा वही table में रहेगा. Okay, जैसे कि मैंने पहला field लिखा है roll number, then I'm writing name, then I'm writing address, then I'm writing standard. Okay, so this is all about the fields. But if I'm writing roll number 1, so I should write roll number 1's name only in front of that. ओके, यहाँ पे रोल नंबर लिखा, यहाँ पे नेम लिखा है, तो मुझे यहाँ पे मैंने रोल नंबर 1 लिखा, तो रोल नंबर 1 का ही नाम आना चाहिए ना, उससे रिलेशन रहना चाहिए. किसी और का नाम लिखोगे क्या आप रोल नंबर 20 का नाम लिखोगे क्या रोल नंबर 1 के सामने? नो, यू आर गोइंग टू राइट रोल नंबर 1's नेम ओनली and roll number 1's address and his or her standard. Okay, so we are going to write related data only. Okay, जिसका है उसी का लिखना है, that is related. Okay, so this is all about the table. Okay, let me rub this table. Okay, so now next database object, query. Query means what? Query is answer to the question. Query क्या होता है? Answer to the question. जो भी question हम लोग पूछेंगे उसका जो भी answer मिलेगा that is query. Okay, so it is used to retrieve information from database based on criteria. Now what is the meaning of this line? Retrieve information. Retrieve information means what? To get the information. Retrieve क्या होता है? Get. हम लोग को इंफॉर्मेशन कहाँ से मिलने वाला है? डेटाबेस से. ओके, देन बेस्ड ऑन क्राइटेरिया. बेस्ड ऑन क्राइटेरिया मीन्स सपोज यू आर गिविंग एनी कंडीशन. Okay, for example, suppose I want a list of students who have scored more than 80%. See what I'm saying? What is my criteria? What is my condition? List of students who have scored more than 80%. जिसको भी 80% से ज्यादा परसेंट मिले हैं उन स्टूडेंट्स के मुझे नाम चाहिए. ओके, सो यहाँ पे कंडीशन क्या था मेरा? More than 80%. So that becomes my criteria. So I'm going to get the information from database about whom? About those students. ऐसे स्टूडेंट के नाम आएंगे मुझे जिनको 80% से ज्यादा मिला है. So that is called as query. Okay, so उसका आंसर मुझे मिला. So that is query. I got the answer. When I'm writing this query, I'm going to get the output. So that is called as a query. लेकिन याद रखो कि query आपके database के tables के ऊपर ही रहना चाहिए. Your query, it should be based on your tables only. नहीं तो आप क्वेरी किसी और टेबल का दोगे और आपके डेटाबेस में वो टेबल ही नहीं है तो आपका आंसर आएगा क्या? नहीं. सो याद रखना कि क्वेरी इट शुड बी रिलेटेड टू द टेबल प्रेजेंट इन योर डेटाबेस. ओके, नहीं तो आप बोलोगे कि आपने तो बोला था मैडम की क्वेरी मींस कौन सा भी क्वेश्चन का आंसर देगा. इट इज नॉट लाइक दैट. आपके डेटाबेस में आप जो टेबल्स बनाओगे उसी के ऊपर आपको क्वेरी पूछना है, तभी वो आंसर देगा. ओके, देन लेट अस सी द नेक्स्ट डेटाबेस ऑब्जेक्ट, फॉर्म. दिस नेम इज फैमिलियर टू यू. ये तो आपने सब लोगों ने किया है, फिल किया था फॉर्म, तो सबको ही पता है कि फॉर्म क्या होता है. फॉर्म इज यूज्ड टू एंटर डेटा. क्या काम करते हैं फॉर्म में? हम लोग हमेशा डेटा एंटर करने का ही काम करते हैं. कितने बार आप लोगों ने अभी ऑनलाइन फॉर्म्स फिल किए रहेंगे. After 10th also, for getting the admissions, you're filling which form? Online form. And then after 12th also, you're going to fill online form for getting the admission in degree. Okay, likewise you're going to fill these forms always. Then again, हम लोग login. If you want to create your new email ID, that time also you have to fill the form first. Then they are going to give you the login ID. Okay, so likewise in many things you are going to fill the form. So that form is what it is used to enter data. So हमेशा form में आपने देखा रहेगा नाम पूछेगा, they are going to ask you name, then date of birth, then they will ask you your mobile number, address and all that things. That is all the information. Okay, it is used to collect information from users. So what is the use of form? Why form is used? For collecting the information from the user. Okay, means your valid information is there or not, that they are going to see. Means they are just going to collect the information. Okay, then next one is report. Report is the summary of whole data. What is this report? Summary of whole data. जितना भी डेटाबेस में आप लोगों ने डेटा या टेबल्स बनाए रहेंगे उसका पूरा जो रहता है उसका जो समरी रहता है, मीन्स इन शॉर्ट कि कितने टेबल से क्या है, ऑल दैट थिंग्स, वो टेबल का पूरा एक समरी आएगा. दैट इज कॉल्ड एज अ रिपोर्ट. It is used to represent data in printed form. Always it is used to represent data in the printed form. Means here in this, what happens in report, you cannot edit, you cannot delete or you cannot enter any new terms. Okay, report में हम लोग सिर्फ print कर सकते हैं. Okay, it is used only for printing your data, but you cannot edit, you cannot delete, you cannot enter. Okay, हम लोग ये कोई भी काम report में नहीं कर सकते. For example, see when someone gets admitted in the hospital. अगर कोई हॉस्पिटल में एडमिट हो रहा है तो क्या होता है? When he gets discharged, when he or she gets the discharge, that time they are going to give you one report. आपको एक रिपोर्ट मिलता है पूरे इसका समरी मिलता है कि कब कब पेशेंट एडमिट हुआ, कब डिस्चार्ज हुआ, कितना खर्चा आया, कितना मेडिसिन लिया, कितना सलाइन लगाया, then what was the disease, how many doctors visited, all that details will be shown in your report. That is nothing but report. वो हमेशा उसको हम लोग कुछ चेंज कर सकते हैं क्या खुद से? नो, रिपोर्ट कैन नॉट बी चेंज्ड. जो भी फील्ड में रहेगा वो ऑलरेडी प्रिंट होके आएगा. ओके, नाउ वन मोर थिंग, see this query, form, report. All this three of them will depend always on the table. हमेशा क्वेरी भी हम लोग किसका यूज करके बनाने वाले हैं? टेबल का यूज करके. फॉर्म भी हम लोग किसका यूज करके बनाने वाले हैं? टेबल का. रिपोर्ट भी टेबल का. सो दिस ऑल थिंग्स आर रिलेटेड टू द टेबल. सो दिस whatever you are going to create there, that table should be present. Okay, then only you are going to create all these things. Okay, so this is all about the database object. So next we are going to see the next topic of database. Now we will see LibreOffice Base. Now what is this LibreOffice Base? क्या होता है LibreOffice Base? Actually this is nothing but a software. क्या है ये? LibreOffice Base क्या है? Software है. जिस तरह से Microsoft Office में MS Office होता है, in Microsoft you are having MS Office. Likewise, you are going to study LibreOffice Base. Okay, LibreOffice is a software where their base will be present. Okay, so let us see. Base is a relational database management software. So it can be software, it can be system. One and the same thing. Okay, यहाँ पे कभी कभी software भी आ सकता है, कभी कभी system भी लिखा होगा. So both are correct. So base is a relational database management software. क्या है base? Base एक relational database है. यहाँ पे relations होने वाला है. That is base. Next, a DBMS that is based on relational data is called as a relational database management software. So what is DBMS? Not what is DBMS, what is RDBMS? Or DBMS. So DBMS where relational data will be there. जहाँ पे डेटा का रिलेशन होने वाला है उसे कहते हैं RDBMS. So see, ऐसा नहीं है कि सिर्फ लिब्रे ऑफिस ही RDBMS है. RDBMS हम लोग ने MS एक्सेस पढ़ा है, वो भी RDBMS है क्योंकि वहां पे भी रिलेशनल डेटा होता है. ओके, देन in RDBMS data is stored in the form of table. हमेशा डेटा डेटाबेस में किस तरह से स्टोर होता है? टेबल के फॉर्म में. ओके, रिमेंबर वन थिंग, ऑलवेज वी स्टोर डेटा इन डेटाबेस इन द फॉर्म ऑफ टेबल ओनली. Base is a collection of related data objects known as table, query, form and report. So base is what? It is a collection of related data objects. ये जो भी डेटा ऑब्जेक्ट्स अभी हम लोगों ने पढ़े थे वो सारे डेटाबेस ऑब्जेक्ट्स आपको बेस में भी मिलने वाले हैं. ओके, दिस all database objects we are going to study in base also. To start base, install LibreOffice from its official website and then click on start. So अगर आपको base install करना है तो आपको सबसे पहले क्या करना पड़ेगा? अगर आपको बेस में काम करना है तो आपको सबसे पहले इंस्टॉल करना पड़ता है LibreOffice. ओके, वो कहाँ से करोगे? उसका ऑफिशियल वेबसाइट होता है, उसमें से हम लोग LibreOffice को इंस्टॉल कर सकते हैं. Then you can click on this start. So see what you are going to see on the screen on laptop or computer. You can see start button is there. You click on the start button, then you are going to see all programs. Then in all programs you will see LibreOffice. Then in LibreOffice you have to click on LibreOffice Base. जिस तरह से MS Office में रहता है उसी तरह से LibreOffice है. In MS Office you are going to see different options which will be there: MS Word, MS PowerPoint, MS Excel, MS Access. Likewise, in LibreOffice also you are going to see Base, Word, Excel, PowerPoint, all these things. Okay, so LibreOffice में आपको Base use करने के लिए आपको क्लिक करना पड़ेगा LibreOffice Base. Then lastly we can say that extension of base file is .odb. So what is the extension of base file? Base file का extension क्या होता है? .odb. What is this O? O stands for Open Office and DB stands for database. Open Office database. Okay, see, this is very important. Remember this extension because till last year we were using MS Access. So in MS Access they used to ask the extension for MS Access. So now you're having the new portion, new syllabus is there. So they might ask you the extension of base file. So this you should keep in mind. So I hope this is clear to you. It is very easy. What is base? It is nothing but a software only we are saying here, and how to use it, how to install it, they have told you. So now next we will see the screen of LibreOffice. Okay, base screen, not LibreOffice. Actually, we are going to see the screen of this base. Okay, so let us see. Let us see LibreOffice base screen. So how the screen looks, see. So see, this is the way how your LibreOffice base screen will look. जब आप एक बार इंस्टॉल करोगे तो आपका स्क्रीन कैसे दिखेगा LibreOffice base का, वो इस तरह से दिखेगा. Okay, so this is the screen. Now see, first we will see title bar. So see, this is the title bar. What is this? This is the title bar. So what is title bar? It is the topmost bar. What is this title bar? This is the topmost. आपको दिख रहा है पूरे स्क्रीन में सबसे ऊपर कौन सा बार है? टाइटल बार, topmost bar. Okay, and it displays icon. So see here you can see this one icon is there. This icon is of the base. Okay, base का icon कैसा दिखेगा वो यहाँ पे दिया है. Then it contains the name of the file. See here the name of the file is there, student.odb. Likewise जो भी यहाँ पे by default अगर कुछ भी नाम नहीं है तो file name.odb रह सकता है. Okay, then this is the name of the application. What is the name of application? LibreOffice Base. आपका application का नाम क्या है? LibreOffice Base. इसलिए ये application का नाम दिखा रहा है. Then here see, here you can see 3 buttons will be there. What is this? Minimize, maximize, and what is this? Close button. Okay, how many buttons we can see here? 3 buttons are there on the right corner. So this is the right corner and we are going to see 3 buttons over here. Minimize, maximize, restore, or minimize, maximize, and this is the close button. Okay, so maximize is also called as a restore button. Okay, again it is going to store. Okay, so this is the first bar, that is title bar. Topmost bar kaun sa hai? Topmost, it is title bar. Okay, then next we are going to see the menu bar. See, this is the menu bar. Menu bar is this one. Which one? Here you can see that a file is there, edit, view, insert, tools, windows, help. So that is what they are all the menus present. Okay, this menu bar, it will be just below the title bar. टाइटल बार के सबसे नीचे, उसी के नीचे, टाइटल बार के तुरंत नीचे कौन सा बार रहेगा? मेन्यू बार. सो ओके, एंड दिस ऑल विल बी द डिफरेंट मेन्यूज. ओके, दिस विल बी प्रेजेंट ओवर हियर. Each menu consists of a drop down list. हर एक मेन्यू का अपना एक ड्रॉप डाउन लिस्ट होता है. फाइल पे आप क्लिक करोगे तो आपको पता चलेगा कि कौन से ऑप्शंस रहते हैं. फॉर एग्जांपल फाइल ओपन, सेव एज, सेव, देन प्रिंट, ऑल दिस ऑप्शंस यू कैन सी इन द फाइल. एडिट में वैसे ही डिफरेंट ऑप्शंस रहेंगे. ओके, सो हर एक मेन्यू के ऊपर आप क्लिक करोगे तो आपको डिफरेंट ऑप्शंस दिखाई देंगे. ओके, देन नेक्स्ट बार इज, नेक्स्ट इज दिस वन. फाइल के नीचे देखो ये जो दिख रहा है ना, दिस इज व्हाट? स्टैंडर्ड टूल बार. व्हाट इज दिस बार कॉल्ड एज? स्टैंडर्ड टूल बार. यहाँ पे आपको क्या दिख रहे हैं? डिफरेंट आइकन्स दिख रहे हैं आपको. यहाँ पे सब आइकन्स ही दिख रहे हैं, कुछ लिखा हुआ दिख रहा है आपको? नो, दिस ऑल आर व्हाट? डिफरेंट आइकन्स. Okay, so you can see different icons over here, like opening a document. You can see this is open document, this is saving of the document, then your cut will be there, paste will be there, all different options will be present over here. Okay, so this is what you can say standard toolbar. यहाँ पे हमेशा icons दिखते हैं, different icons होते हैं. Open document, save document करने के लिए, cut document, paste, then redo, undo, all these icons we are going to see over here. Okay, then next we can see the working area. Now see, this working area means, this working area is this whole area. ये जो पूरा एरिया यहाँ से लेके यहाँ तक, ये पूरा वर्किंग एरिया है. ओके, पूरे एरिया को हम लोग क्या बोलेंगे? वर्किंग एरिया. हमारे जो काम की चीजें हम लोग जो करने वाले हैं, दैट इज वर्किंग एरिया. So now what happens? This working area, it is also divided into two pans. Okay, it is divided into two pans. दिस वर्किंग एरिया, सी ये जो वर्किंग एरिया है इसको डिवाइड किया है 2 पैन्स में. यो यू कैन सी व्हाट This is the left pan and this one will be the right pan. This is the right pan. Left pan and right pan. Okay. See, I will show you. This is the left pan and this whole one is the right pan. Okay. So this is all about the LibreOffice base screen. So first, which bar will be present? Title bar, which contains what? Icon of the base and name of the file with extension and then the application name. Then at the rightmost corner you can see the minimum button, maximize and close button. Then next we can see what? Next we are going to see the menu bar. Menu bar contains different menus like file, edit, view, insert, etc. And all menus will be having the drop down list. Whenever you click on that, you are going to get the different options. Likewise, उसके बाद कौन सा आने वाला है? स्टैंडर्ड टूल बार. स्टैंडर्ड टूल बार में आपको डिफरेंट आइकन्स दिखने वाले जैसे कि ओपन डॉक्यूमेंट, सेव डॉक्यूमेंट, कट, कॉपी, पेस्ट, ऑल दैट थिंग्स. देन next, lastly, you can see the working area, and this working area, it is divided into two pans. One is the left pan and another one is the right pan. In the left pan, what you can see, different database will be there. Database objects are there, tables, queries, forms, reports. Okay, and here it is going to give you the different options related to the database objects. जैसे अगर आपने टेबल पे क्लिक किया तो टेबल के जो जो काम रहेंगे लाइक क्रिएटिंग द टेबल, creating the view, all these things will be displayed related to the database objects in the right pan. Okay, so this is all about the LibreOffice base screen. Now next we will see the table. Okay, now next we are going to see the term what is table. So let's see what it is. Table. Now table is a basic unit for storing data in database. This I have already told you. So always in database we are storing data in the form of table only. Database में हमेशा data आपको table में ही store करना पड़ता है. So that is a basic unit. Which is the basic unit in database? Table. Tables are organized in the form of columns and rows. In which form you are organizing table? Table हमेशा कैसे होता है? Columns and rows में. Then, before creating a table, user should first decide the entity. So, before creating the table, user should decide what? Entity. Entity means what name you want to give to the table. Okay. If you want to create student table, then you want to decide that what entity you want. Okay, for your database. Then, next, entity is any real world object about which data is to be stored. जिसके बारे में हम लोग डेटा स्टोर, जिसका डेटा हम लोग स्टोर करने वाले हैं. For example, student data. If you want to store the data of student, then your entity is what? Your student, and whatever data you're going to write related to that student, like roll number, name. So first your table is of student. So what you want to write? That your data you are going to store. So entity is what? It is nothing but a real world object which data is to be stored. Then each entity has collection of attributes associated with it. Each entity has collection of attributes. Now what is this attributes actually? Fields. Attributes क्या होता है? Fields. यानी जिस तरह से हम लोगों ने अभी टेबल बोला स्टूडेंट का चाहिए, तो स्टूडेंट के टेबल में मुझे कौन से attributes चाहिए, मुझे कौन से field चाहिए, जैसे कि roll number, name, address, standard, division. Suppose I want all these fields. These fields are what? These fields are nothing but attributes, and this attributes it is what? It is a collection of attributes. What is collection? Entity means table, student ka table. It is a collection of all these fields, roll number, name, address, and all that things. Okay. Then next one is attributes are stored in the form of column which is called as fields. Attributes हम लोग किस form में store करते हैं? Column which is called as fields. Now only I told you attributes means what? Nothing but fields, जिसको हम लोग column में लिखने वाले हैं. Okay. Roll number we will write in one column. In another column what you are going to write? We are going to write name. Then in another column we will write address. Likewise we will write in the next column standard, and in the next column we will write division. So all attributes we are storing in the form of columns, which is called as what? Forms. Then next one, the information stored under each column forms a row, which is called as record or tuple. Information stored under each column. अभी हर एक column के अंदर हम लोग रोज रहेंगे. ओके, हम लोग हमेशा क्या, अभी रोल नंबर, नेम एंड ऑल द थिंग्स ये फील्ड्स मैंने लिखे, फिर हम लोग क्या लिखने वाले, रोल नंबर 1 उसका नाम, उसका एड्रेस, उसका स्टैंडर्ड, उसका डिवीजन. लाइकवाइज रोल नंबर 2 उसका नाम, उसका नेम, sorry, name is one only, then address, standard and division, all these things we will write. So this is what हर एक स्टूडेंट का रिकॉर्ड लिख रहे हैं हम लोग. So what is that? That is a record, or also we can call it as a tuple. So remember one thing, that attributes are called as fields and record is called as tuples. So the alternate name you should always know, because this question can be asked in the objective also. What is the another name for fields? What is the another name for attributes? Or what is another name for record or tuple? So this is very important. Now let us see the structure of the table, how it looks. So see, this is one example. This is one table I have taken over here. Roll number, name and address. Now see, from this roll number, name and address, what are this? These are nothing but fields, or we can call it as attributes. Roll number, name और address, ये क्या है? Fields, या फिर हम उन लोगों को क्या बोलने वाले हैं? Attributes. Likewise, this 1 2 3 4, this is one record, this is another record, this is another record, and this is another record. So these are all the records which we also called as tuples. समझा? record हमेशा row wise होगा. okay, tuples हमेशा row wise, और column wise क्या होता है? fields होता है. okay, so these are all roll numbers, so this is one field. These are all names, this is one field, and this is all address, so this is one field. But tell me the details of roll number 1. So record आपको 1 का दिखाना है, तो कैसे बोलोगे? roll number 1's name is Nisha and she lives where? In Thane. Likewise, what is the roll number 3's detail? Give me the roll number 3's detail. What you are going to say? Roll number 3 name is Vinay and he stays where? In Dadar. So this is all about the table. So keep in mind which are fields and attributes and which are rows and, sorry, which are records and tuples. Okay. So this is all about today. In the next lecture, we will study some new topics in database. So that's it for today. Thank you for watching this video. See you in the next lecture. Till then, take care, be safe and always enjoy learning.